Troy's in the building with us. Hi, Troy. How are you?
Hello.
It's Friday, folks. It's a beautiful Friday out there. Oh, I'm so happy that the weather is good. You know, a great day to be working outdoors. So if you're in labor, shout out to you. Today was a good day to get your work on, and it's Friday. You can get off and enjoy it. You know, not one of them hot, sweaty days.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's
so
right.
You're listening to us on 900 WRD AM and 96.1 FM. Okay, that's okay, Troy. Facebook, you can listen and watch us live on WRD, Facebook Live, also Twitter at onWURD and Instagram at onWURD and Tumblr. And also you can pick us up because we share it out on our Labor District Council Lecet page at Lecet, L-E-C-E-T, Philly, the number 5 county. And hello, folks, it's Friday. You good, Cody?
I'm good.
That's good.
Good. Nice day. Eagles won last night.
Eagles won last night. Shout out to the Eagles. It was a little nail biter for a moment there. You know, red zone is kind of like messy and iffy looking, but they made it through.
Donald Trump is squirming a little bit.
Oh, Donald Trump.
That's all good, too.
Yes, it is. You know, it's so funny with the Donald Trump, real quick before we get into our show. What he doesn't realize is we know he won't be impeached because of the Senate. But the good thing is it's just to show who he really is. See, it's not about really impeaching him, but it's exposing who he is. And, you know, when he still talks about Hillary to this day and things that she's done, I mean, he has a long list and history of the corruption that's going on. So it's in situations like this, with this phone call to Ukraine, that really exposes him. And that's all you need, is some exposure to people just to reveal, you know?
Yeah, but one of the commentators was saying that when you start the hearings, certain things may come out that make it very difficult for the Republicans to not be supported.
Listen.
Because if they're running for re-election, all of their opponents will be using their sound bites.
This is true, but it's just so crazy because I go back and forth. You know, we talk about this all the time. You watch MSNBC and I watch CNN, and I do switch on to Fox just to see their spin. And I don't know. I swear.
Another universe.
Yes, they're not reading the same transcripts or anything. And it's crazy how they will, you know, put a spin and say, okay, well, the fact that he made the phone call and he had this conversation, well, what about Joe Biden? Like, listen, it's his act and actions that he's actually pouring a foreign, you know, country into our politics that is wrong.
Right.
So it's, you know, it's crazy. But this is the same man that said he got away without paying $10 million in taxes. What you going to do?
And then he could shoot somebody walking down the street in New York and wouldn't get in trouble.
So that's our president, folks, or your president, or whoever's president. So today, folks, we're just talking about everything labor today. We have another show tomorrow that will be live at our Family Fun Fitness Day. So, you know.
Did you have the bike race?
The bike race, yes, we're going to talk about that too.
You had it already?
They had it already last week, and shout out to all the bikers that participated in our MS, well, not our, but the MS bike race, City to Shore. I just want to get it right, City to Shore. We had a lot of people who participated. Shout out to Mark Freeman. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to call him to see if he can call in and just talk a little bit about his experience, because he's participated in this 150, you know, mile bike not race, but cycling for a cause for 3 years now. And, you know, shout out to Mark, but he's no young, you know, spring chicken. None of us are.
Mark
in a
is
good way.
to you.
In a good way. And I say that, Mark from 413, shout out to James Harper Jr., only because it's the men that you really want to, you know, get involved and get healthy and experience, you know, something outside their comfort zone. So that is a compliment, Mark, to say that you are inspiring those men, you know, to, you know, 40 and plus, to say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. And in a sense, that's why I wanted him to call in, because I said, I know people are tired of me advocating for, you know, men and health and things of that nature, even women. Shout out to the women and all the laborers that's out there, the female laborers. But, you know, I'm advocating for them, but you want to hear it from the actual people who are participating. So he did tell me to give him a call. So maybe on our break, I'll give him a call and see if he's free. He said he was getting people for together for jobs this weekend. So he was a little busy, but he definitely said to call him. So shout out to everyone. Tracy Weatherly, I want to say his name is Bill Williams. If I'm not, correct, just correct me from Local 57. Roy from 135. We had a host of people who participated, and even some friends of people who ride with them participated. Because awareness is across the board. So we had some females. They weren't actually laborers, but they were friend of the laborers. So hey, any support that we can get, we appreciate it. And shout out to Health and Safety, Ann Lowe and Tracy Woodall. What people don't realize is the time it takes to put into these events to make them successful. I mean, you just don't show up. You have to, get people excited about participating. So these ladies had rooms for them. They took them out to dinner. They showed up at 5 a.m. They were Facebook Live on our Labor Strong page at 5:30 a.m. when everybody was arriving from the start gates, or where they started at in New Jersey. I think it was Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
They were on Facebook Live?
They were on Facebook Live, 5:30 in the morning, shouting out the Labor Strong cycling team and their efforts that they put in to make this event a success. So we want to shout out to everyone who participates. And I'm telling you guys, females and males of the laborers and different unions, get involved. It's a lot of stuff that's going on that is fun, that is out of your comfort zone, but it's for everyone, and do something a little different. Challenge yourself, even if it's one event a year, just something that's contributing to your health that's outside of the comfort zone. Because as much as we push, health and safety, that's what everybody is doing now. You can't run from it. It's everywhere. You turn the television on, your kids are sending things home from school, your job is having different health fear. I mean, it's everywhere. You can't get around it. So, in a sense, that's what they do at the Health and Safety. And shout out to Mr. Alan Parham, who's working diligently hard right now to make sure that tomorrow's Family Fun and Fitness Day is a huge success.
Is he stuffing bags?
Listen, he's not stuffing bags, but I'm telling you, he is running around because, with all of the staff, shout out to all of the Labor District Council Business Benefit Fund staff, they all participate. And to make this event, this huge event, because it's a big event, it's not small. You're not talking about 100 people. You're talking about 600 plus people to make accommodations for, to make sure they're safe, to make sure that they are fed well, they get their screenings. It's so well organized. And if you guys just can see the behind the scenes of the work that the Labor District Council Benefit Funds put into it, you really could appreciate it. So if you are a member and you're listening, it's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow. Come on down and enjoy the day. Enjoy the free event. If you're watching, I'm going to show this little bag.
Spend the night out there?
They don't spend, no, not tonight. No, you mean any of the workers?
So they'll be there early in the morning?
They'll be there early in the morning. No, about 4 o'clock they're done with a capital D. Stick a fork in them. They tell you. Okay. Trust me. So they just want to get home in their business. But I'm showing, if you can see on Facebook Live, any members that are watching, this nice bag that we have that's going to be stuffed with a lot of giveaways. I'm talking, the bag might not even be able to hold all the giveaways we have, because that's what we do. We want to make sure we give great incentives for those who show up. So bring your neighbor and your friend, your church members, whatever it looks like, just come. It's about 35 tents out there, including us, because we'll be live out there, Cody.
Have you been out there yet?
Not this week, but So it's 35. No, I have the list in front of me. It's 35 tents that they have that's going to be out there, that's going to be contributing to this great day. And if not anything else, come get your screenings done. Get your blood pressure.
A lot of stuff going on.
Oh, my goodness. Learn about your benefits.
Stuff
for kids. I mean, they have a huge kids zone with basketball, different basketball sports that they have over there, the moon bounces that they have, the rock climbing wall, if they have it out there this year. Just a lot of things for kids and a bunch of giveaways. Listen, if you don't, you got to come out there. It's nice. It's not a long ride, maybe about 25-minute, 30-minute ride. traffic is good to you, get out there nice and early. And it's always a line. You
Some
see.
people just sit there and eat all day.
They sit there and eat all day. And let me tell you, if the parking lot is too packed for you, they ride you. They'll take you. They'll bring you from your car to the front entrance.
That's right.
You don't even have to walk up to the front. I mean,
It's
no
organized
excuses.
now.
It's very organized.
Yes,
It's very organized. And like I said, the behind the scenes, it takes months and months to pull it off. The tents are up already. There's stuff in the bags for all the giveaways, like I said. I'm going to go over a couple of things that they have. Let me put my glasses on because we cannot be in denial. And they have a first aid station. They have in the school, in the gym, they're going to have a hot shot basketball competition, and that's going to be hosted by the American Diabetes Association. So that should be fun. Besides the food tent, of course, they have the health screenings. They have different fitness assessments you can get done for yourself, which is great. Express Scripts are going to be out there. And this, too, is for members, which is helpful. If you can't get to the benefit funds between your 9 to 5 or your 3 to 4:30 or however your schedule is, this is the time to get out. Get the forms you need that's available out there with the benefit funds, from pension to your dental to everything. Because, you know, people are busy and they can't always find the time during Monday and Friday. So tomorrow is the day you can come out, get whatever information that you need, update your records, just everything they have. And you can talk to people one-on-one about any situation. So it's a great day. It really is a great day. And, it's another day, just proud to be a laborer.
You have a lot of the nonprofits that you support through the various marches. Some of them will be out
Yes,
there.
yes. So the MS will be out there, of course. The lupus will be out there, leukemia. So all of these awarenesses that will be out there, these different health organizations, like Cody said, are the ones that we support throughout the year. And so we bring them out there during this day just so people can, one, register for upcoming walks or whatever events they have, and two, just get the information.
What was that thing Troy and I were trying to win last year? That big cooler?
It was a cooler. It was a nice cooler.
Yes,
I think the
it
prepaid
was.
legal people had that from one of the...
They won it?
No. I think, was it one of the awareness?
I don't know.
I think Prepaid Legal Tent had that. One of the lawyers came, because the lawyers are out there too. So you have any lawyers that you want to talk to, you normally can't get to.
Nice cooler.
Yes, it was a really nice cooler. And people don't realize, but those nice insulated coolers, they are really expensive. That cost you about $300.
That was a nice cooler.
Yeah, it was. But look at Cody. He said, forget anything else during the day. We're out there for 3 hours.
That's right.
Cody talking about the
that
cooler.
And that big screen TV.
Yes, and they're giving away 3 60-inch smart TVs this year. So that's going to be really
Smart
nice.
TVs.
Smart TVs. So you get everything on a smart TV. I tell you, you can YouTube and watch, YouTube while you're in your kitchen.
I don't remember what they had to do to win that.
So they have to. So let me tell you, that's a good question. Cody, that's why I like being my co-host. That's why you work it. So what you have to do is, listen, they have mandatory health screenings that you have to get, and what you'll do is they'll punch your card. So as soon as you come to register, they will punch your card, and then once you punch your card, you go into the screening tent and you get a certain amount of screenings, and they'll punch your card. So I think it's maybe 5 punches you have to accumulate, but not just with the screenings, the different classes that they have. I think it's called some type of drum exercise that they do on one of those exercise balls. I forgot the actual name of the activity, but you have 5 mandatory different activities that you are supposed to do to get your card punched. And once you get your card punched, you automatically go back to registration. They'll give you a free Acme gift card, but it also qualifies you that card for the drawing for the 60-inch television.
They give you an Acme gift card?
They give you an Acme gift card, just turn it in the punch card. So you're going to get a gift regardless, on top of the T-shirts, on top of all of the other 25 giveaway items that each tent will have, because each tent, 9 times out of 10, will have something. I mean, people leave out there. You see them, Cody, with bags and bags.
Yeah, we didn't know about that Acme gift card, though.
Yeah, get some screaming
There's a lot of
stuff.
stuff you got going on out there.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And I'm excited that I think it's like their 15th or 14th year that they do this. And, a lot of people say, oh, my union, they don't do anything. But listen, this union, we do a lot, and we're giving back. I mean, and the members, You know, you need a day with family and fun and fitness. What better way than a beautiful campus up in Exton where it can hold and house all these people to have a great, safe day. And that's what it's about, you know, enjoying yourself.
It's all family, too. Children
It's all
running all over the
Children
place.
running, so don't worry about your child is too small, you know, bring them. Put them right into that kid zone because they have a lot of. They can't go anywhere. And listen,
Right.
they have so many people who volunteer. They have a lot of volunteers. Everybody's there. I have my daughter who's going to be working in the kids zone. My oldest.
She's working this year?
Well,
I remember
no,
when
she's
she
volunteering.
participated.
Yeah, she is volunteering still because she's not 14 yet.
She's volunteering on purpose, or she's volunteering with a little arm twister?
Listen, she's volunteering with a little arm twister only because I told her she has to understand where all of this comes from, in a sense, when it comes to the union and the laborers, and you have to start them young. And I told them they're going to start getting involved now they're of age and realize what a great thing we have and what we call this Labor's District Council. Why? So why not start them when they're young?
She'll probably enjoy it.
She will. She'll be with
official.
kids. Yeah, she'll be official.
Uh-huh.
She'll be down there with the other kids. I think a cousin of hers that's 14 is going to be down there. So they have so many people that's volunteering in different areas. It's really great.
The young one's not going to like that.
The young one?
Yes.
My other daughter, you
The
mean?
youngest one.
Well, you know what's so funny is she was more excited than the
But
oldest.
she can't work.
Well, no, she's volunteering. So
she's going to volunteer too?
Yeah, they're both volunteering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they volunteering. That's
Okay.
right. You know how much we do outreach. She will volunteer. So she's volunteering. The youngest one was excited, but she can't make it because she has praise dance practice at Enon on Saturday. So her dad has to take her and bring her later. So
Wow.
she has to go to practice. So she won't be there. But yeah, you gotta teach them young and get involved in this union where they can really appreciate it. Troy's giving us. We gotta go to break. So we'll go to break and we'll be right back with more Labor's Live.
Now, a traffic update on Word Radio.
Lots of delays for your Friday commute home. This report is sponsored by Walmart. We have jam traffic on the Vine Expressway eastbound from the Ben Franklin Park right to 95, westbound 95 to the Schuylkill. The Schuylkill eastbound barely budging 202 to Belmont, Roosevelt Boulevard to University, westbound University to Girard Boulevard to Belmont, 95 northbound barely moving Columbus Boulevard to Allegheny Avenue, southbound delays south of Cottman to Girard, southbound again delays 420 to the Commodore Barry Bridge, the Boulevard northbound barely moving the Schuylkill to Broad Street, 202 southbound delays Westtown Road to Street Road, the Walter Woodman Bridge eastbound with a long line of cars from Front Street all the way across the bridge to 295 southbound at Creek Road.
Introducing free next-day delivery from Walmart. So when you're in the store and forget what you actually needed, you can still get it the next day. Get your must-have items delivered tomorrow with no membership fees at Walmart.com. On eligible items only, $35 minimum order, not available in all locations.
For more traffic information, go to Sigler.com. I'm Ann Evans with your Philadelphia area traffic.
Now, a Word weather update. Here's NBC 10 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Tammy Souza.
It's going to be a pleasant night ahead. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, and when you wake up, temperatures right around 64 degrees. Your Saturday will be very summer-like with a mix of sun and clouds, a high right around 85. And looking ahead, Sunday will be slightly cooler in the low 80s, but plenty of sunshine all around. You can get the forecast anytime you like. Just download our free NBC 10 app.
Brothers and sisters! Don't miss The Source. Weekdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Word Radio, wordradio.com, and the Word Radio app. Charles Ellison, Reality Check.
Cleveland State University law professor Daron Khalil.
In 2 weeks, the Prime Minister of Israel, for the first time ever, the sitting Prime Minister in Israel, which is the equivalent of the president here, is going before the Attorney General. Imagine Trump going before Attorney General Barr for a hearing before indictment.
Download the full podcast now at wordradio.com. Don't miss Reality Check, Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. on Word Radio, 96.1 FM and 900 AM WURD. Black Talk Media. This is Word Radio, independent black media.
At Dietz & Watson, we've spent over 75 years focusing on the details. This can be traced back to our founder, Gottlieb Dietz, who learned how to make Franks and sausages the right way in Germany. Today, each one of our delicious offerings is meticulously crafted using perfected details. Because if it isn't good enough for our family, it isn't good enough for yours. To us, the details make all the difference.
no better than you, and you ain't no better than me. But we all have something in common. We all are species, seeds of God's creation.
Tune in to Messages in the Music every Friday night with Joey T, midnight to 6 a.m. right here on WURD.
Word TV. We're streaming live video of this conversation right now. Tune in on YouTube at onWURD or on Facebook at forward. Word TV. Black Talk Media.
Well, welcome back to more Labor's Live. And no, I don't have a guest today, people. We're talking about everything Labor's District Counseling Union and all the good things that we do. We want to get our good news out there. With that being said, I want to remind...
Before you go over,
go ahead.
You didn't say what time tomorrow, did you?
Right, so I was about to say, it's from 11 to 4 at 500 Lincoln Highway in Exton, PA. And I want everybody to know that it's a free event. So you still have time to go online and register, but we're not going to hold you to it. You can just show up. Show up with your kids. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weather day. Something like today. You know, a small chance of a shower, I think, later, but it's going to be 85 degrees. I don't think it's going to rain, you know. I want people to come out and have a nice time. And like I said, it's free. It's huge. It's big. They have every need. They have face painting for the kids, pumpkin decorations. They have a kids zone that has rock wall, basketball, a castle. I'm just to name a few. Cardio drumming activity. That's what it is. So you actually sit on one of those exercise balls, and I think you demonstrate as if you were drumming to keep the core balance and your arms and stuff at a certain length. So yeah, they just have activities, and like I said, just get your card punched, do 5 activities, get your free Acme gift card, and it qualifies you in the raffle. Then they have music out there too. So last year, did you notice people had their lawn chairs?
People come out and just relax.
They have their lawn chair. Yes, it is a picnic.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to show up. You don't have to bring a dish.
That's right.
You don't have to worry about, you know, is the food ready? Because when the food is ready, the food is ready, and the tent is packed.
That's right.
That food is available.
That's right. There's plenty of room under there.
Yes, it's a lot of room.
Right.
It's a lot of room. I do want to I have a couple announcements that health and safety are doing. They have on October, Saturday the 5th, they have the Family Fun 5K walk at the zoo. And this is a nice event where you come at 7 o'clock in the morning, but most walks are early. But we have the zoo all to ourselves for an hour and a half. So you come, we give you some nice snacks in the morning to get your day started.
You doing that?
I am going to do it. Am I doing it? I think so. Oh, no. You know why I'm not doing it? I think that's the day for Pastor Wilder's wife. I'm sorry. Her name she has her walk for trafficking. Yes. Troy's shaking his head. So that morning, yes, I'll be there with...
She's having what now?
What is her name? I'm just like,
I know,
oh my God,
too.
I'm so used to saying
every Saturday morning.
So I'm sorry.
No, not Ella.
Look, so stop. Somebody will call in and tell us me. But she has her walk for human trafficking that morning. I want to say it's Saturday, October the 5th. So I'll be out there first thing in the morning, supporting her. And a great cause for human trafficking. But, you know, for members, if you want to participate for this free event at the zoo, you get to come out 7 o'clock in the morning and just walk the zoo. It's a 5K walk with your family, a nice early little sprint walk if you want to.
Out?
The animals are out, just a few, not a lot. But the good news is that when it's over at 8:30, 8:45, you get to stay the rest of the day for free with your band. So all of the animals will be out by the time they open. And that way you can stay with your family as long as you want for free.
With the band is what gives you...
Well, the band just keeps you your admission, so they know that you were already here. I mean, I don't think free food or anything comes with it, but the zoo itself is, you know, a little bit expensive to get in a sense. So at least you're already in, you know, half the part, you know, you're there. So why not participate in this great event? And like I said, in a fresh morning, it's really nice just to walk the path. It's nice and clean. You know, it's not a lot of people because the zoo can get a little hot in spots sometimes.
Get a little stuffy too with those animals first thing in the morning.
But you know what? It's a nice little run too. You want to do a little jog.
Waking up in the country, just smelling all of that.
Listen, another great free event from our health and safety team, and also Saturday, October 26th, they have a Light the Night where they are, I think it's a walk at night for leukemia. So that should be exciting. And they're celebrating October month for diabetes awareness. The whole month they have different workshops going on, different events that they're going to do. They're also going to have the diabetes walk. So all of that is what, they're all about. I do want to mention the diabetes, though, because they have something, health and safety. It's called A Night with the Flyers. So if you are a member and you're listening and you have diabetes or your dependents, not one, your dependents have diabetes, the health and safety team would like to treat you and your loved one with diabetes to a night, free night for the Philadelphia Flyers. So they have tickets if you contact them to receive free tickets for the Flyers game at night. So they have a whole section dedicated to the members and the members' dependents that have diabetes, and I think that's really nice.
You do hockey too?
I'll do whatever is free.
Do you like hockey? That's a shame.
No, but I'm the type of person, I like that. That's right. I like the ambiance. I like the atmosphere. I just like being among
people.
That's it. I love it. I really do love it. It's so funny because last year we spent Christmas in New York. My idea with my family, thinking, they want to go to New York, have a nice time, walk around. So this year was a little expensive when I looked into it. And my daughter said, well, Mom, it was too many people. Nobody want to walk around in New York all those days. It was too many people pushing and shoving. They were rude. So I had to find something else for us to do for my youngest daughter. So I said, okay, I'll find something. But the point is, I like to be around, the folks, just getting to know people, talking in the atmosphere, and something that's different and new for us. A lot of, people, they don't attend hockey games, but, it's just something new you want to introduce to the membership, which is a good thing. And speaking about the membership, I want to thank all of our locals, Local 135, 413, 332, and 57. You guys really stepped up and helped the Lesset Fund with the survey. We gave out a survey to get some information and feedback for our new training school that's coming. Yes, it's coming, and it looks great right there at Broughton Thompson. I'm so excited. It's making such great progress.
Looks like it could open next week.
Listen, and if you see the way it's being built, I'm talking top of the line. Nothing's going to blow that over, knock on wood. They are really building that thing still to hold. And I just want to shout out to everyone who filled out this survey that we had circling throughout the locals just to get some feedback as to, training, what would it take to get you to the school. Yes, I have to show the helmet if you're watching. We gave out these great helmets if you're looking on live, Facebook Live. We just gave out these great helmets. And, First Lady Dr. Ellen Jo Wilder, I had to get that right. Thank you so much for her anti-human trafficking event Saturday, October the 5th, 2019. And it's going to be held where, Troy? You remember? Is it the... Here I go, put my foot in my mouth. I want to say it's the Please Touch Museum. I think so. Somewhere off West Philly, West before.
It's not around your campus?
No, it was in the park last year. I thought it was at the Please Touch Museum or Memorial Hall, somewhere around there. But we'll get things. Yeah, somebody text us for the information because we will make sure we get that out and people support that because we supported it with a sponsorship.
You do with that pretty hat.
You see that pretty? It's a hard hat. I know a lot of people. This is a keepsake. I mean, you want to wear it out to your work site, by all means do, because you're representing. However, you just need to make sure you tag it, put your name in, you scratch it, do something inside, so you don't want anybody to take this. But we gave these hats out. All of them
like that color?
All of them. I made this way, this color. It has our La Una signature colors on it. It has all of the logos of the La Una Feel the Power. They have the We Build, because that's our logo and our branding that we're doing, our We Build. Where are we at?
Memorial Hall.
Oh, Memorial Hall, Fairmount Park. So First Lady Dr. Ellen Jo Wilder, her anti-human trafficking event Saturday, October the 5th at Memorial Hall. What time is it, Troy? I'm sorry. You might as well complete it. 8 starts at 8 o'clock.
We're jumping all over the place.
I know it's all good, but our listeners, we're multitask, so are our listeners, so we appreciate you.
Said Please Touch Museum, didn't you?
Right.
Isn't that where that is?
Well, they're next door to each other, I assume. Yeah, so
right.
they're right next door to each other. So so these hats that we gave out, and the good thing about these hard hats that we gave out, and all you have to do is fill a survey out. All we need is a John Hancock, a couple of yes or no, 6 questions, and you get this beautiful hard hat.
They get it automatically?
They get it automatically just for participating. Just in the survey. We need feedback. So it's important
So
to
are
get.
you doing that tomorrow?
No, you know why? Because we can't really guarantee who are members and who aren't, and everybody doesn't always have their union cards on them. So we want to make sure if we did that, that we get the hat to the right person, because it's only right.
You got answers for everything.
That's what I do. I mean, Labor District Council, they taught me well. But yeah, because we want to make sure it's organized, and we, God forbid, we accidentally give them to people who aren't members because they don't have the proper ID. Mm-hmm. So, but we'll figure it out. But what better place? Everybody can go down to their union hall, contact their union, fill a survey out, and they should definitely give you a hat. They have enough to go around. If not, let's say we'll order more, because that's how important your feedback to us to make sure, one, this school is a success, and two, what is it that we need to meet your needs. That's what a lot of these funds are about. We do these events, health and safety, and Lesson and district council and different locals, because we want to meet the needs of the members, but we need to know what that is. So that's where the survey comes in at, and hopefully in a couple of months we'll order some more, and it'll be different questions on here. This is just a little incentive, so this is great.
And that's commemorative. That's a souvenir for the new building.
Oh yes, definitely a souvenir. One, I'm so proud of this We Build logo that we came up with, the Labor District Council. We build laborers, partnerships, and communities, and we had to try to find a way, like, okay, well, it sounds good, but how do we really bring those three components together? And what the bottom line is, we build laborers who basically create, we build well-trained and safe workers. That's what we do. Laborers who basically, they create the long-lasting relationship with the partners, with the partnerships with the different contractors. And then what that does is they help the contractors, build business growth and business development. And so while they do that, they basically provide opportunities for the communities when it comes to job employment opportunities. So that's how you bring all three of those components together. And without the other one doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So that's our We Build brand that we are promoting. You'll see a lot of our different materials and giveaways that says that we build, because that's who we are and what we do. Cody? So I'm trying to say, what else do I have in front of me? Oh, I also want to acknowledge Mr. Sam Staten Jr., who was honored last night by the Tri-State Golden Heart of Variety Award reception. He was honored as the labor community man in Philadelphia, and also Hugh Connolly, Executive Vice President of Business Banking in Huntington Valley. It was a great event that, for special needs kids.
Is that what it was for?
Yes, special need kids. That's the Variety, Golden Heart of Variety. That's what it is. They are, I think it's like, they've been around since 1935. And they have a camp that was in Temple, I want to say, that Mr. Staten had visited, and he was so overwhelmed by how well, the camp was, the need for it, that at drop of a dime, he said, what is it that you need and what can we do for you?
There are not many people more compassionate than your husband.
Yes.
I don't think a lot of people know that. He's a big brother.
He's a big
been active
brother.
in the Big Brother organization for a long time.
And not just, like, he actually he's a big brother to a gentleman named Tehran, and it's just so funny because when he said, babe, I'm going to be somebody's big brother in an organization, I really wanted to, be a mentor to somebody, and he was like waiting for them to partner him with someone, and he was like, what's taking them so long? Is it my background? Like, what? Just trying to figure out what took them so long to pair them up with someone. And the person that they paired them up with, this gentleman, his name is Tehran. I forget his last name. I think Tehran might have been 8 or 9. Tehran is 23 now.
Whoa.
He's still his big brother. He's still there for him. He's still helping. He's like 21, 20. I think he's 21 now. It's like in his second or third year of college.
Wow.
So yes, he's been around with him, kept him close for a long time. And it's
there
just
are a lot
like
of people who are going to remember your husband. I mean, the prison involvement with the families, taking families out to the prison, so that the inmates can see their children.
Yeah, spend some time with their children.
A lot of things that he
FAT
does.
program, and shout out to NOMO. They make sure they do a lot in the communities.
That's the name?
Yeah, NOMO and FAT. program that they help the kids of incarcerated families and parents. It used to be fathers, but, you know, like the young lady we had on before, you know, women are incarcerated too, so now it's families. Ann Grice, shout out to Ann Grice, Local 332. She's awesome. You know what, I like that because we can take a commercial on Ann's, you know, name, Ann Grice. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on More Labors Live.
Now, a traffic update on Word Radio.
Lots of delays for your Friday commute home. This report is sponsored by Walmart. We have jam traffic on the Vine Expressway eastbound from the Ben Franklin Park right to 95, westbound 95 to the Schuylkill eastbound barely budging 202 to Belmont, Roosevelt Boulevard to University, westbound University to Girard Boulevard to Belmont, 95 northbound barely moving Columbus Boulevard to Allegheny Avenue, southbound delays south of Cottman to Girard, southbound again delays 420 to the Colorado Barrier Bridge, to Boulevard northbound barely moving the Schuylkill to Broad Street, 202 southbound delays Westtown Road to Street Road, the Walter Woodman Bridge eastbound with a long line of cars from Front Street all the way across the bridge to 295 southbound at Creek Road.
Introducing free next-day delivery from Walmart. So when you're in the store and forget what you actually needed, you can still get it the next day. Get your must-have items delivered tomorrow with no membership fees at walmart.com. On eligible items only, $35 minimum order, not available in all locations.
For more traffic information, go to Sigler.com. I'm Ann Evans with your Philadelphia area traffic.
Now, a Word weather update. Here's NBC 10 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Tammy Souza.
It's going to be a pleasant night ahead. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, and when you wake up, temperatures right around 64 degrees. Your Saturday will be very summer-like with a mix of sun and clouds, a high right around 85. And looking ahead, Sunday will be slightly cooler in the low 80s, but plenty of sunshine all around. You can get the forecast anytime you like. Just download our free NBC 10 app.
Don't miss the Electric Magazine Show, hosted by Cody Anderson and Vicki Leach. Saturday mornings from 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. exclusively on Word Radio, 96.1 FM and 900 AM WURD.
What's up, everyone? I know you know the word. No, not the station, but this word, J-O-B, that is. And our friends at Amoroso's Baking Company are hiring right now. Amoroso's has been baking the delicious bread in our community for over 100 years, and they want you on their team today. They're currently hiring for production, packaging, and sanitation. The old and the young love Amoroso's, and they're hiring right now. Check it out. They're offering fair pay and provide health and dental prescription plans after 90 days of employment. They're also looking to hire part-time and seasonal employees as well. Entry-level candidates are encouraged to apply. Call Scott Drummond at 856-754-0360 or visit amorosos.com for more details.
Be heard. Want another way to join the conversation? Follow us on social media using the hashtag onWURD. Be heard. Stay connected to Word Radio. Independent Black Media.
We filmed Pennsylvania adoptive families and asked them why more people need to become foster or adoptive parents.
As a society, we have a responsibility to make sure every kid gets from being a kid to being a responsible adult.
I would encourage anybody to do it. You get so much more out of it than you expect.
Visit adoptpakids.org to watch the video, meet the kids, and learn how you can become a foster or adoptive parent.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Word TV. We're streaming live video of this conversation right now. Tune in on YouTube at onWURD or on Facebook at Forward. Word TV. Black Talk Media.
Welcome back to More Labors Live. Before we go to Mark, and thank you so much, Mark Freeman, for calling in. And I want to let you know she's on Facebook Live. All you have to do to get a hard hat for Local 332 is just show up to their meeting next month. We still have a lot to go around. And hi, Mark. How are you?
Hi, Tony. How's everybody doing up there?
Good. Good. Look, Cody's smiling. He's going to wait to hear from you today, Mark.
That's my buddy.
How you doing, Cody?
How you doing, Mark?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm getting my legs back underneath.
Oh, we appreciate you, Mark. That's why I wanted you to call in. Mark was one of the participants from the MS City to Shore ride, and we want to thank you because you've been doing this for like 3 years, right, Mark?
Yes.
So what inspired you just to get started in it? Was it the pressure? Were you forced, or did you just want a little bit of change, or some of both?
Well, we we always doing stuff for causes and fighting and battling diseases that attack our members. So we had done the diabetes ride, and we said, well, let's try the MS ride. And we started training for it, and it was exciting, you know.
Right.
It was fun, and it also helped me lose a few pounds. Too.
Hey, whatever it takes, right, Mark? Whatever it takes. So listen, when you initially start the actual race that morning, do they have stops for you along the way? How is the setup? Because I'm so curious to know.
Well, we meet over at the Cherry Hill Patco High Speed Line parking lot.
Okay.
It's about 6,000 people over here.
Wow.
And about 6:30 they start letting you out in waves, like every 15 minutes.
Okay.
And
down the highway.
Down the highway.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot of back roads. You never really travel on any major road.
Oh, wow, that's exciting. I was always curious, was it like the main road? So it's the back road that you all take?
Yeah, it's 75 miles, and it's a pretty flat ride. There are some hills. You get a break like every. The first break is at 20 miles, and then you get breaks at like every.
Cody's shaking his head. Used to see him, Mark. He's shaking his head like, wow,
look,
20
I pat
miles.
Mark on the back for that one. Can't get your boys to go with you, huh?
Yeah. I got a couple go with me. The first year, Jamesville, the first.
Mm-hmm.
And that was enough for him, huh?
Yeah. Well, work and you got to train for it.
Yeah, you definitely got to train for it.
I usually start maybe 9-10 weeks out, and I'll start out riding maybe 15-20 miles, maybe 2-3 rides a week, and then we'll get up to about 40 miles, 50 miles, and then maybe 2 weeks out we'll do a 60, and then do little interval rides in between to build up to it. It can be done. It's young people. I saw a 13-year-old out there this year ride.
Wow, that's exciting. Yeah, we were saying how it's important to get, out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean, Mark? And kind of step into something that you normally wouldn't do when it comes to your health.
Right. And then the cause, MS is really getting very popular, unfortunately. And we just, always trying to help research and, try to fight these diseases.
You guys do a lot of things over there, though. I know the baseball leagues. I think you do some football. You guys do a lot of things over in Chester.
Yeah, well, the union is, our image sometimes is tainted, but we are about the community. We are the football coaches and baseball coaches,
right?
Track coaches. We the deacons at the church.
That's wonderful.
At the mosque. We're about community.
And that's great. And I also know that you guys are heavily involved in the Crozier Library out there because the late, great James Harper Sr. was very, an advocate for reading.
Yes.
Yes.
We stayed with that tradition and helping the library with the things that they need to get done down there.
Hey, what did you guys do over there on Labor Day?
We had voter registration.
Really?
Yeah, it was a block party voter registration.
Now, how was the turnout?
It was great. We probably had about 400 to 500 people come out.
Oh, that's nice.
We got a few registered. We were checking and letting people know whether they were still on the rolls. Some of the polling places had changed.
Oh, wow.
So it was a good day. A lot of information given out. and people came out.
And that's really good, too, because people, you know, they don't have the time sometimes during the week to look into those things, you know, or it passes them by on the website. So for you guys to have the event where they can check and see if they're still on a list in the area, if it changed, where it changed to, is really helpful at the end of the day, because getting people registered, I swear, we need that 2020. So we got to make sure everyone is on point with registering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Union Hall is a staple over there in Chester. It's like the center where everybody kind of like knows what's going on and comes to the hall for one reason or another. It's the center. They look to you guys out there.
Yeah. We are. We try to be the center of information here in the city and keep on our not just our members, but the community involved in information.
Hey, Tony, you talk about giveaways and gifts and stuff? They got a closet out there.
Oh, you got a closet? You stash them, Mark?
Yeah, they stash.
You holding on, Mark? You don't want to let go?
They stopped me from coming out there.
Oh, wow. Cody was taking bags with him, huh, Mark?
Don't call me no more.
Who's that, Anthony?
Did you hear that, Cody?
Hey.
James said you don't call me no more.
Hey, look, they locked me out. Okay. They said, well, here's Cody again.
Oh, boy,
They got a nice little closet out there.
I got a couple apple fritters from Fatso's over there.
Oh!
I don't know anything about that.
Fatso's in a while.
In a while.
You never been to Fatso's?
No, I've never been to Fatso's.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at Troy. No, I've never been to Fatso's. Stop it.
Yeah, boy.
We got to get... Well, Mark, I want to thank you for calling. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I know you was working hard getting people round up for jobs this weekend, so I thank you for taking time out your day just to talk a little bit about importance of health and your contribution when it comes to the MS bike ride, and hopefully I will be there next year. I really want to participate in this.
You got to start off slow. You know what I mean? They have different levels of rides. You can do. I did the 75-mile Saturday and the 75 on Sunday, but they have shorter rides, 45.
Baby steps.
Back to back. You did 75 miles on one day and 70 the next.
Yeah.
You had to get back.
No, he doesn't mean getting back, do you? Oh, is that what you mean?
He was riding up, so he rode back. I know, yeah. But that's what it is. It's 75 up and 75 back.
You got to be in good shape, man.
Yeah, well, it takes some time to get there.
That's all right. Time and being consistent. So thanks again, Mark. We appreciate you, okay?
Okay, I see you'll be up tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be up to Family Day.
Say hello to everybody for me.
Yes, sir.
I sure will.
All right.
I sure will.
Take care.
I just want to announce again, Family Fun Fitness Day, Labor District Council is at 500 East Lincoln Highway in Exton, PA. So it's basically going towards King of Prussia, maybe 20 minutes from there. So you're there. It's a straight route, no turns. As soon as you come off of the Exton exit, it's right there, maybe 3 lights down on your left-hand side.
You take Expressway to King of Prussia?
Yeah, it's 476 to 202.
Okay.
Not 76.
It's 202 that you
Right,
take.
it's 202. And then you go to 202 and you stay on there and you get off at the Exton. It's like Exton Fraser.
Right.
Yeah, it's like 30.
Right.
And it's nowhere. It's a nice ride. It's a nice, smooth ride.
It's not bad on a Saturday morning.
No, it's beautiful on a Saturday morning. But, folks, that is it. It is 4:55. It's time to go. Yes, I'm smiling. Cody knows I'm smiling.
So who are you having next week?
So next week I won't be here. Cody is. Didn't I say that? You know what, Cody? We got a sidebar. Have a conversation. I have a wedding to go to for one of our great members. Mr. Jack Lewis is getting married Friday evening, so I have to be there and make good time in the traffic. So congratulations to him and his beautiful soon-to-be wife, Ryan Bell, and have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Cody and Troy, and we'll talk to you tomorrow between 11 and 2 or 1.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.